impact of government policies on different public services.
Right, the United Kingdom government makes and upholds policies that can change the way in which we live our lives. They can affect anyone, anywhere in the United Kingdom, which have the purpose to save money and make lives better. But unfortunately, in the current economic climate, the government has had to introduce new policies.
Equal opportunities. The equal opportunity policy affects every single service we have here in the United Kingdom. It ensures that the services have to employ people from all different backgrounds, different ethnic minorities. In my eyes, it is a good thing that there are areas in the UK where it is populated from people from all different areas and backgrounds. If they saw someone in the police who is from their background or their beliefs, they are more likely to trust them and be willing to help them out, rather than if they just saw English people in the services. The government has set specific targets for the services in order to ensure equal opportunities are given to every human in the United Kingdom.
Increased use of reserve forces. There are many reasons why the services are increasing the use of reserve forces. The advantage being it's a lot cheaper to employ and train part-time soldiers rather than full-time. They also bring their own life skills they have gained in other jobs before. Although commanding officers have said that reserves may be less physically fit and not be able to cope with the harsh conditions of the battlefield, I personally think it's a bad thing because, for starters, people are being made redundant because they're employing reserves, so they have to get rid of full-time soldiers. I also believe this will impact the citizens, as they might lose a bit of faith within the forces because they are less experienced with not as much training.
Brilliant. I can't read what
paper. Fire and rescue station closures in some areas. Most fire station closures are happening up north near Kent area due to there are too many fire stations within a certain amount of mileage together. There is also another reason why it's happening, and that is because of the government cuts of the public services. This is the main reason why fire stations are shutting down. The cuts will include job losses for firefighters and vehicles to be scrapped or used elsewhere in other stations. This will affect citizens badly because fire rescues will take longer due to fire stations being out of town, so fires could get out of control quicker, where each station will be expected to cover a larger area. Citizens may start to worry about the safety of themselves and their families and properties due to the numbers decreasing within the fire period. That's it.
Tally wrote that one, didn't you? Tally wrote that one.
It's a personal picture of Sprayky.
Okay, that's cool, thanks boys.
Looks more like you,
Yeah, that's what I put on.
Right, can you just flick back to your equal opportunities bit?
Why is that?
Okay, that's cool. Right, check that. Right, so you gave an example of how equal opportunities would affect the police.
Yeah.
Now, we're talking, this is a policy that affects all services.
Yeah.
Well, it would affect all services though.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to get to.
Yeah.
Sprayky, I'm looking for an answer from you.
Yeah.
Could you explain, using an example, how equal opportunities could affect the military services in particular? Because you've given one from the emergency services.
So if you've got soldiers out in Afghanistan, if you've got mixed race people within the army, then who speak whatever Afghan people speak, and they might be more cooperative with them, because if they just see if they see British people walking around, they might not want to speak. It's a similar sort of reason for the police.
Yeah, absolutely. So, people from different cultures could be easy to relate to citizens from another culture.
Could be a better influence on them as well.
Yeah, that's great. Great answer.
British Army.
Perfect, good man. Okay, cool. Can you just flick to your emergency services slide for me? Okay, just read that.
Can I read it?
No, I can't.
I can, yeah.
I can.
Can't I have the colour, do
Just the correct one thing. You say up north, Kent.
It's not really up north.
It probably is minor geographically north, but yeah, it's
South
more
east.
I didn't take geography. My fault.
It's
Also, that would take longer for like car crashes as well, which could put lives at risk.
Yeah, so you mean you said they expect to cover a large area? Okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Cool. Well done, boys. Happy with that.